The five largest school districts in the state sounding the alarm tonight over a growing financial crisis. The Green Bay Area Public School District among those five, and those five superintendents criticizing the state's decision not to increase funding for public schools despite a $1 billion state surplus. The lack of funding forcing districts to make tough choices, including relying on local referendums, reducing staff, and cutting programs. District leaders now calling for a return to a funding model that would include annual per pupil increases tied to the cost of living. That is a system the state eliminated nearly 20 years ago due to the 2008 recession.